Chapter 2. Asking Out the Housekeeper. The following day, I called Sylvia and asked her to check to see if Suzanne was scheduled to work. She was there. I quickly showered and dressed, choosing to wear jeans and a casual Oxford instead of a suit. I didn't want to be intimidating in any way. I knew being the boss was intimidating, period. But I was not going as the boss. I was just me. Raking my fingers through my hair, I studied my reflection for a moment. People always said I was a younger version of my father. From the thick black wavy hair, blue eyes, and small cleft in my chin, to the way I walked and talked. We were close in build, but martial arts, running, and swimming layered me with lean muscle. However, before he got sick, my father had stayed in great shape. Though I had been in the United States for over 9 years, I'd purposely clung to my accent, and even though Papa was gone, I spoke to him in Italian each day. Doing this kept a part of him with me. I had even gone back to Italy for a 2-week vacation after Papa died. Yes, I lived in America, but inside, I would always be Italian. Satisfied with my appearance and hoping Suzanne would be too, I grabbed my keys and left. "Thanks, Todd." "You're welcome, Mr. DeLuca," the valet said as I handed him my keys, before casually walking through the sliding glass doors into the lobby, trying hard not to look anxious or anything. Heading to the front desk, Sylvia grinned when she saw me. "Top floor," she whispered. I squeezed her hand, and as I headed to the elevator, she mouthed, "Good luck." I winked as the door closed. I got off on the 10th floor as another housekeeper got on. She looked at me curiously, yet there was a slight smile on her face. "Good morning, Mr. DeLuca." "Good morning, Cindy. Could you tell me where to find Suzanne?" "I think she just started on 1085. "Thank you." I headed down the left corridor, my eyes skimming over the green paisley print on the beige carpet. The walls were sea green with beige molding. A small black gondola was painted by each door, framing the gold plaques bearing the room numbers. When Papa built La Villa DeLuca, he had been determined to bring the guest a taste of Italy. The building itself was built like a high-rise villa with peach stucco, a tiled roof, and wood shutters on each window. Flower boxes lined the top floor windows. The 2 penthouse suites had large potted grapevines growing across one side of the balcony. Though the rooms were carpeted, each bathroom, floor, and shower was tiled in mosaic, and Italian artwork hung on the room walls. Luxurious down comforters covered the pillow-top beds, and a bottle of sparkling grape juice, a pair of wine glasses, and a small tray of assorted cheeses and crackers were placed on a larger tray and left on a table by the window just before check-in. Our guests were always pampered and given the best service possible. Reaching 1085, I slipped around the cleaning cart into the room. Suzanne was bent over the freshly made bed, smoothing creases from the comforter. Before I could say hello, she looked up, startled. "Sorry, I didn't mean to sneak up on you." Her lovely face broke into a wide smile, the corners of her green eyes crinkling. "That's okay." She tucked a stray lock of hair behind her ear. "How are you, Mr. "Angelo," I said, gently cutting her off. "Please call me Angelo." "Okay, Angelo." That wasn't so hard, was it? I teased and smiled as a blush crept into her cheeks. She was absolutely adorable. "I know you might think this is extremely forward of me, but would you like to go out sometime?" Her eyes widened. "With you?" "With me," I said with a chuckle. Her smile turned demure. "I would love to. Great. What is your schedule like this week? I'm off Friday and Sunday. How about spending the day with me Friday? Unless you have things to do that day. No, it's fine. I usually find time here and there to get things done at home. I smiled, warmed by the joy in her voice. Pick you up at 10? That sounds good. She took a notepad and pen from the cart and wrote down her address and phone number. She shyly handed it to me and smiled. I took it, allowing my fingers to linger on hers. I will see you Friday. See you Friday, she said back. So, how did it go? Sylvia asked. We're going out on Friday. Yes! I'm happy you're so pleased, I say, laughing at the twinkle in her eyes. I never knew you were such an astute matchmaker, Sylvia. Been in the profession for years. Well, thank you for your help, Yenta. She laughs. My pleasure. I said goodbye and went out front. As I stood by the curb waiting for the valet to bring my car, I pondered on Friday and what we would do. Then I figured it really didn't matter. Just being with her would be enough for me.